So you guys just finished wrapping up last week. Can you tell me what were those last few days like on set? And what were some of the emotions going through you guys' heads?
The last day on set, well, the last week, let's start with the last week, the last episode. All of the emotions. Every day I read the script before I go to work. I get on the treadmill and just read the script, and it's just the way I kind of wake up and remind myself what I'm doing. And not just the content of the pages, but also just the knowledge that it was going to be the last episode of the series was pretty emotional. So I think I had kind of gone through the gamut of emotions in the 5.5 COVID month quarantine prior to it. And so that last week, I feel like I was able to kind of focus on what Sam was going through and not have Jared's like over emotional bleed in too much. And then the last day was certainly emotional, but I was sort of overwhelmed with happiness, like with kind of just a feeling of completion or of finality or something. And so I just remember wanting to smile a lot. Even though I was saying goodbye to people, I was like, man, like we all did it. You know, you're looking around, I'm looking at Ackles especially going like, dude, you know, you and I have been here since day one, way back in February of '05. We did it, man. And then even looking at the crew around us and thinking the same thing, like what all these people have been through in the last however long they've been with us, some for 15 years. What we'd all been through, I was really proud of us. You know, I really, like one of the first times I've ever been able to go like, hey, I'm really proud of us and I'm really proud of me, like for not the way it looked on camera or on the TV screen, but just because I know what went in, you know, after they called cut and before they called action. So yeah, it was pretty nice actually.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Jared. I'd say that, you know, 15 years ago, he and I got onto a roller coaster together, and we didn't separate for 15 years. And so it was no different that final week of filming that he and I were going through the same emotions, feeling the same feels, you know, having those same moments. And it was a beautiful ride. It really was. And it was, you know, couldn't have asked for a better partner.
So I know that you guys have mentioned that the ending for the brothers will be satisfying and peaceful to a degree without saying too much, of course. But for all your fans out there, how many tissues exactly should we have on hand prepared?
All of them.
All of them.
You better start buying them now because tissues aren't easy to find in this COVID world. So,
yeah, that's true.
I have to talk about the post-supernatural moment for you both, because as much as I'm heartbroken to not be your dad in the past and see you guys as Sam and Dean, I am thrilled for your futures. I think these moves are incredible. Jared, I'm talking about Walker, and the new news that our lovely Genevieve Padalecki is joining you as your on-screen wife, and Jensen, you playing kind of this original Captain America-like superhero on The Boys. Talk to me about both of these projects.
Okay, I'll start. Yeah, it just got announced that Jen is going to be playing my dead wife on Walker, which is cool. So we'll be in Austin together and getting to work together again. How we met on
missed opportunity.
Yeah, I get to pretend. So Jensen and I have already gotten to pretend to kill my wife, and now I get to deal with her as dead. No, but she gets to be in the show, which is amazing. She's such a big part of the show anyways, whether she was on screen with me or not. That'll be fun to work with her again and to work in Austin. I haven't worked in Austin since 2008, but to sleep in bed at home and to be a part of my kids' Zoom classes, I guess, before I go to work or whenever I get home or whatever the schedule's gonna be like.
When the commute doesn't involve an aircraft, it's always nice.
Yes, exactly. As you well know too, Matt. Yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to tell the story. We're really proud of the stories we have and the themes we're kind of dealing with. And so, you know, I didn't want to, and I said this before publicly, like I didn't want to work after Supernatural. I was like, I'm done, man. Like I'll get a phone call from a buddy and go do a show. Hopefully that seems kind of arrogant. Like I'll accept phone calls, but I meant like I didn't want to go seek work. And then this storyline came up and the cast of characters kind of started getting built. And I was like, oh man, I'm ready to jump back in the pool if they'll have me, you know? So to be a part of developing it and producing it and creating it has been really special and new ground. I'm thrilled, and my love for my new project, I want to stress this, does not in any way detract from my love and gratitude for the project we all just finished together.
Well said. Jensen, what do you got, buddy?
I've been a fan of the show since I saw the first episode. So when I was talking to Kripke over the quarantine break, I just basically mentioned, I'm like, hey, somebody's going to be unemployed pretty soon. What's happening over there in your world? and that kind of started the conversation. And he called me the next day. He's like, look, there is a role coming up in season 3 that he's like, I could see you throwing your hat in the ring for. And I was like, okay. And I will stress this, that this wasn't a Kripke calling me and like, hey, now that you're available, I got something for you, come on over. And that was it. They were already out to like some heavy hitters and guys that I was like, I can't compete with that. Like, what are you? And so I had to fight for it. And I'm glad I did, because like I said, I'm a fan of the show. I think they're doing really cool stuff over there. It's it's kind of next level stuff. I talked to Phil Segresha, who obviously was with us on Supernatural for so many years. He's over there doing really great stuff. He's directing, he's producing, he's post-producing. And so he was telling me, he's like, get strapped in, pal, because this is a different kind of beast. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see just a different house. Go visit somebody else's house for a change. I will of course miss the one that we built for 15 years, but I think this will be a fun move and an exciting move. And like I said, there's still familiar faces over there, so I won't be completely fish out of water, but I'm excited to put on a superhero outfit too. That's kick-ass. I actually have to go. I actually have to be in LA for the next couple of months because it takes that long to build it. So it's like every 2 weeks you got to go in for a fitting, and they build and build and build, and these things are like works of art. So I'm excited for that. It's it'll be cool. Finally, something that my 3-year-old son can be really proud of, because a flannel shirt and some boots are not the coolest thing to a 3-year-old, but a guy with a mask and a shield
and a 12-pack of superhero costume abs or whatever. You're gonna look like Jack Cohen.
Those are real, Jared. Those are real.
All right. Well, we want to find out just how much you guys know about each other after playing brothers for 15 years. So, do you guys have the paddles that we sent you? Grab your paddles.
Indeed.
Let's see them. Okay.
I do.
It's time to play. Very good. It's time to play Know Your Bro. I'll go first. Which bro has the better dance moves? Dun, 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 dun. Hello? You guys. You both said yourself. Really?
Okay, I'm next. Which bro
I did an entire tap dance on the show.
There you go. Jared wins the tiebreaker.
Listen, I picked dance lessons also. Listen, give me crip walk.
It doesn't show.
I'll do it right now.
Which bro?
Yeah.
Here's my turn. Which bro has the better style? Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Which bro has the messier dressing room?
Dressing room?
Mm-hmm.
No, sir.
Oh.
No, sir.
Oh.
I hang my wardrobe every day.
Okay, I'm next. Which bro is more likely to forget his wedding anniversary? Ooh. That's fair.
Hey, I will say this: we are both that's specific. We're both really good at that. Our wives are our rocks. So that's
We love hearing that.
We don't get a choice.
Good answer.
Plus they're both Italian, so they'll beat us up.
That's right.
So,
you guys know what to do. Okay, last question. Which bro holds his liquor better? Oh.